Hey guys, it's Candice Cruz for Red Carpet Report, and we are at the 2019 Ace Eddie Awards in Beverly Hills. Amazing.
I'm such an editor geek that I love things like that.
No, it's great. And I mean, as a hosting geek, and I love movies,
Yeah.
and an actor, I love talking to anyone that's involved with it.
Right.
And to see the different elements that go into it and the eye that goes to it.
Yeah.
Someone mentioned earlier what it's like to be nominated by your peers. What does that mean to you to be nominated? Because they see everything that you see.
Yeah. I mean, this particular award is such an honor because I grew up idolizing film editors. All the greats, like people like Barry Brown, who was just here. I mean, I remember seeing Do the Right Thing, and people like Craig McKay, who's being honored tonight. I grew up watching all the movies he cut, and so to now be recognized by editors, I mean, that's the highest honor that I feel like I could be, find myself with. So it means quite a bit.
Now, I'm assuming you all worked a lot with green screen, correct?
Actually, we didn't work with any green screen. Damien Chazelle really wanted to avoid green screen. He just has an aversion to it, and so they shot a lot of in-camera stuff. I mean, so they would shoot the spacecrafts where you'd see out the window.
Right.
They would shoot those against a 60-foot LED screen that would have backgrounds projected on it. So a lot of what I would get would be in-camera backgrounds out the windows. And every time you see light reflected on Ryan Gosling's visor or on his eyes, that's in camera. And that was how Damien wanted to capture things. So he didn't really, as much as possible, he didn't want to do green screen, he didn't want to do CG. So there's a tiny bit of CG, but most of it is accomplished through the use of miniatures. And I guess what the VFX team would call bigatures. They're these very large miniatures. But he wanted as much as possible to have stuff be in camera. So when you see the ships shake and the astronauts are shaking violently, they're really being shaken. They have a set of the Gemini 8 or the X-15 on a gimbal, and they're rocking this thing so much that and there were a couple takes where I remember Damien had to stop the take because it was shaking so much the actors couldn't get the dialogue out.
That's incredible to make it so organic and so. I'm sure you got a lot of incredible moments from the actors. What was it like working with Damien? Because he's a very specific vision. I mean, he's so young to be able to be doing all of this. What was the collaboration like between the two of you?
He and I, since we worked on Whiplash and La La Land, I mean, he and I continue to develop a shorthand. We both love movies, and it's great because he'll give me a list of movies, reference movies for inspiration. So on Whiplash, he said, I want the music scenes to feel like the boxing scenes from Raging Bull. And so we would watch Scorsese movies like Taxi Driver, Raging Bull. La La Land, it was all about musicals, but also it was also all about like Hollywood. Like, so we watched Boogie Nights and stuff like that. This movie, he was all about 60s documentaries. He wanted us to feel like a fly on the wall in Neil Armstrong's home with his wife. But then for the space missions, he wanted it to feel visceral and dangerous. So we watched, Saving Private Ryan. So in that way, we're both like movie geeks, we're both movie lovers, and so it kind of, I don't know, that shorthand we have gets deeper and deeper with every picture we do.
That's incredible. Thank you so much for talking to me. Congratulations.
Thanks so much. Pleasure.
Yeah. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and comment below, and let us know what your favorite movie of 2018 was.